Hello, this is Zoe Alex. Alright, so this is going to be a wonderful tarot card reading for Virgo for November 29th to December 9th of 2025. So, you know what, Virgo, I need to understand this, that I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'll tell you about what the pie chart is and everything else. To do this situation, right? So basically, you're having an off day. I can tell. Towards your own benefit of your own energy. I can assume that. By the way, this is. I hope that you can be in the way of how it goes that way. Whether you have to understand it, you have to do exactly how it is. You have to impose that situation, no matter how you can like it, how you can understand it, how you can present yourself, whatever it is, and you think that, oh well, everything's gonna be fine. Yes, but in that way of how you're feeling, you have to understand it in the way of how it is in this way, because you have to understand it. You have to do what you can and think, okay, well, it's very interesting indeed. I need to do it. I need to understand this. I know how it goes because this is the way how it works. So you understand that, but you have to understand. But the way how this is in that way, and this is how it goes. So here we go. So you know what, Virgo, this is how it goes. The high priestess of it you're using in your voice, that's how it goes. The ace of wands reverse, there's no new beginnings or anything like that, that's how it goes. Knight of cups reverse, there's no romance because you're not feeling loved. Knight of swords up, there's drama here, that's how it goes. Nine wands is upright, there's fear, and Empress reverse, there's no nourishment because you're not being nourished. That's how it goes. But the way of this is, you have to know exactly how it goes in that way, whether you like it or not, whether it's going to be how it is. This is not dicey. This is not the way of how it goes, but you understand of how it's going to be in that way. So it's like how everything is. So I'm going to clarify. The Knight Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ace Wands. 10 Cups reverse, there's no incompletion. 10 Pentacles reverse, there's no wealth. W reverse, there's no obsessions. And 8 Pentacles over, there's perfection. Everything's perfect. No, it's not. Everything is not perfect because when you have no wealth, you're basically saying, well, I need wealth. I need to make money. No, you're not, because when you have no money, you basically are into that poor situation, right, where you have no money at all. It's like you have to believe in order to do that. You have to understand what's going on in that way. Whether you need to understand it, whether you have to fear about it, that's how it goes. And when you act like this, that's how it seems to be. It's like, oh, well, everything's going to be fine, alright. But no, it's not. You have to be how it is, because this is how it goes. This is the way how it goes. This is not a nitty-gritty situation, but the way how this is, that's how it is. What's this Knight of Swords here, 9 of Wands here, and this Empress card. 7 of Swords, you're feeling deceit. 6 Cups here, there's no the past. 5 Pentacles, alright, there's basically insecurity, or that's how it goes, because you want money. What's this Empress about? 10 of reverse, there's no healing. 7 Cups reverse, there's no delusion. 6 Wands, alright, there's celebration, because you're going to celebrate. That's how it goes, but in theory, you have to understand that, right? That's how it kind of is at the moment. So, these things can happen as they go along, but it could be interesting. So, you might be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You might do another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You might deal with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's how it goes. So you're trying to impose what you're doing in that way, whether things are going to be good and that's how it goes, but it's like, no, it's not, because everything's going to be very interesting. So let me see what's going on for the left side here. Ace of Swords reverse, there's a misunderstanding. What's in the middle? Chariot is alright, there's progress. 10 Wands reverse, there's no burdens. Alright, so that's how it kind of goes in that way. Let's see. So what's this Ace of Swords about? 20 reverse, there's no solitude. Just reverse, you're not telling the truth because you're lying about something. Yeah, that's how it goes. If you want to become a liar, because you're lying about something, right? So it's like you're becoming to be Pinocchio, right? Because whether Pinocchio has the nose and it grows bigger, you're making up lies, right? That's how it goes. So it's like everything is not going as planned because that's the way how it works. What's this chariot about? The Empress here, there's no nourishment. Hierophant is upright, there's guidance. Obviously there is, because when you have guidance, you pay attention on how it is in that way, about your own well-being. That's how it goes. What is this 10 of Wands about? Sagittarius is no healing. You fortunately you're having good luck. Obviously there is, because when you think about it, you think that, oh, well, everything's going to be fine, I need to do it. But you have to go with the flow. You have to have your own understanding, because you figure out about the here and now of the situation, no matter what you're going through. Because the way of this is, you have to know what's right, what's wrong, and how it goes in that way. So you have to be diligent of knowing what to do, because that's how it is. So it's like, okay, everything's going to be fine. Yes, but in that way. So let's see what's this just about. 10 Conspiracy, there's incompletion, hurts already, there's solitude, because you're looking for a soulmate. The certain card of yours, you have no bravery, because you're being scared. Right? So when you're being scared, it's like, that's how it goes. Right? It's like, why are you feeling like this? Why are you acting like it? Because that's how it goes. You believe in order to do that, because you're trying to see, how it goes. And when you do it, it's like, you have to understand that, because that's how it goes. Rules are rules, where you based on how you're knowing about it, whether you like somebody, or you dislike somebody, or you're trying to show your emotions, or you're basically saying, I want this person, but I don't want to. That's how it goes, right? So basically you're having scared because you're being scared. It's like you have that system inside you, whether you have all these emotions, or you're feeling scared, or, that's how it goes. And when you act like that, that's how it's going to be. What is this Empress card in this Hierophant? Full reverse, there's no change. 5 Wands, sorry, there's chaos. 3 Pentacles, there's no excitement. Double reverse, there's no obsessions. 3 reverse, there's no progress. Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're having bad luck. Taurus over, there's transformation. Yeah, because everything's changing. Left, right, and center. That's how it goes. When everything changes, you know how it goes in that way. Whether you know it about it, that's how it goes. Whether things will be good. But then that's how things be. This is not a peace offering. If it was, you understand how it goes. But when you act like this, that's how it seems to be. Right? This is not a general reading. But if it does, Virgo, you pay attention to it. No matter how you're feeling in that way. Right? What's this Temperance card in this Wheel of Fortune? Page of Cups, sorry, you want loyalty. Ace of Swords, sorry, you want understanding. That's how it goes. So if you have misunderstanding, that's how it goes. But if you want understanding, you pay attention to it. If you want loyalty, you act like it. You need to act like that. Just for yours, you're not telling the truth because you're lying about something. Yeah. So when you're lying about something, you think, well, this is not going to end well. No, it's not. Just let me clarify for more. So you can have your own sensitivity. So let me see what's this Justice card about. Devil's upright, there's base obsessions, addictions. Death card of yours, there's no endings. Emperor yours, there's no structure. Full yours, there's no change. Lovers yours, there's no decisions. Wheel of Fortune, you're having good luck. So you're between having good luck and bad luck at the same time. Whether you're acting like you're having obsessions or addictions or having violence because you think that everybody cares about you, then everybody doesn't. Right? You think that you want to act like you want to be, how it is. It's like, oh, I'm having my, I'm acting to be a leader, or I like to become a better person, or have loyalty, have respect. No, you're not. Whether things are not going as planned, it's like things are going south. It's like things are going south as the winter. That's the way how it goes. You have to believe about it. You have to act like it, right? Everyone has to be in their own way, whether you have to understand that. Because believe me, this is how it goes in that way, whether you understand that, right? That's how it goes. So you understand about your P's and Q's of this situation. What's the Strength card about? Taurus, there's healing. Magician yours, there's no skill. Hermit yours, there's no solitude because you already have a soulmate. So you're back and forth. You want a soulmate, you don't want a soulmate. That's how it goes. The Empress, there's nourishment. Yeah, because you're being nourished. Right? So when you do it, it's like, oh, everything's going to be fine. But you're healing. Because you're healing about that pain that you're going through. Because that's how it goes, right? So it's like things are not going as planned because that's the way how it is, right? So that's how it goes. What's this Empress about? Just the Earth is not telling the truth. Strength card of yours says no bravery. Yeah, because you're being scared. You're making up lies. Chariot of yours says no progress. Wheel of Fortune of yours showing bad luck once again. World of yours says incompletion. Fools up where there's change. Obviously there is. So when you're in this way about having the lies and having, how it goes, people are going to start to back off because they can't handle the emotions, how you're feeling, how you're going to be wanted, whatever it is, because you feel like that. So when you feel like, oh, well, I feel like I am uncomfortable, or whatever it is, you act like it, Virgo. You have to pay attention on how you're feeling in that way. Because you act like it, right? You act like, oh, well, everyone cares about me. No, it doesn't. You want to have loyalty, you want to have respect, you act like that. But if you keep, on going like this, about lying, not telling the truth, everything is going to be backfired on you. Whether, oh, well, I'm not going to do this, I quit. No, you keep going with it. You have the ball bounces in your court, whether you like it or not. So if you act like, oh, everything's fine, no, it's not. You have to think about yourself, Virgo. Pay attention to it. No matter how you're feeling, but that's how it goes. Everything seems to be dicey, right? That's how it goes. You understand what's going to be happening, but that's how it goes in that way. What's this tarot card about? Judgment of yours is no action. Emperors over their structure. Yes, that's how it goes. What's this judgment about? Death card of yours is no endings. Alright. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Opposite with this death card. The judgment of yours is no skill. The judgment of yours is no action. Death card of yours is no endings. Emperors over their structure. Obviously there is. Because you have to understand that whether you have a brief moment, no matter how it goes. Right? And what's this universe is saying here? Let's see. And I'll show you what my PowerPoint is for you, Virgo. So let's see what's on the left side. Because here says no delusion, alright? What's in the middle? Pentacles over there's kindness. Interesting. What's on the right side? High Priest is alright, you're using your inner voice. Alright, so what's this in the cups about? Ten of yours, there's no conclusions. Taurus upright, there's transformation. Queen cups yours, there's no empathy. Nine cups over there's fulfillment. Yeah, because everything's fulfilled. Yes, it is, but everything's transforming. Everything's changing, because that's how it goes. So you have to believe it in order to do it, whether you have to live and breathe at the same time, whether you pay attention to it. So you might be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it all depends on you. That's how it goes, Virgo. What is this kindness about? Wheel of Fortune of yours, you're having bad luck. The 10 of Pentacles here is you have no wealth. Yeah, because that's how it goes. It's like you think that, oh, everything's fine, but it's like, no, it isn't. King cups yours, there's no support. 2 wands yours, there's no planning. Ace wands yours, there's no new beginnings. Emperor yours, there's no structure. 6 of yours, there's no movement. Knight of Pentacles yours, there's no trust. Yeah, because you're lying about something. When you have no trust, it either that you're not trusting that person, you don't care about that person, you're making up lies, that's how it goes. Because this is not like season's greetings. It's not. But the way this is the way how it goes, where you have to adapt on what you're doing. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? Page 1, sorry, there's invention. 3 wands yours, there's no communication. Because you're cutting off the conversations. That's how it goes. You're cutting it off. What's this 3 wands about? The Empress yours, there's no nourishment. 8 wands over their speed. That's how it goes. You have to see it. In the way how you're focusing on, that's how it goes. What's this inner voice? 3 Pentacles yours, there's no excitement. 6 wands yours, there's no achievement. Queen Pentacles yours, there's no stability. 2 of Cups yours, there's no relationships or friendships. Because you want what you want, but then how it goes. It's like you think that you want somebody, but then you care about that person, but then you're starting to flirt with other people. Whether you like it, not, that's how it goes. Because it doesn't matter to you, but it does. In this general reading, it could focus on you, Virgo, but you pay attention to it. No matter how you're feeling it, that's how it goes. What's the Two of Cups about? Seven of Pentacles here says no vision. Knight of Wands here says no immaturity. Ace of Pentacles here, there's growth. Yeah, because you're growing about that. You're growing about how you're feeling in that way, whether you like it or not, but that's how it goes. What's between this invention and this speed? Eight of Pentacles here is no perfection. For one star, there's celebration. Yeah, so you think that you act like everything's going to be fine, but then you understand of how you're feeling. It's like, this is how it goes. This is like a backdrop on how you're feeling in that way, whether it seems to be very interesting indeed, right? That's how it goes. So this is how it is at the moment. This is what the universe is saying about the celebration. You're going to celebrate. But this is how it goes, Virgo. Whether I'm going to show you something, because I'm going to show you. So in this, basically this category that I'm going to tell you, is that I'm going to show you this graph. Because you need to understand about this pie chart. And you understand about what's going on through this situation, no matter how you're feeling it, right? So you know, that's how it goes. So bear with me in this situation. Let me show you it, if I can find it on my little new tablet here. Let's see. If I can find it. Okay. We got it. Let's see. So this is like almost like a PowerPoint, but it's not really a PowerPoint. But I'm going to show you the basics of this whole entire situation, no matter how you're going through it in that way. Because you think, oh, everything's going to be fine, but it's like, not necessarily. So this is how it goes. So I basically made this, how it goes. So whether if you're between the earth signs category or anything else in this situation of you're going through, Virgo, so I'm going to show you. Now this is like a pie chart, okay? So bear with me, but the pie chart situation, because this is how it kind of relates. So you could be dealing with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, as in I'm going to say Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So in graphics, so between Taurus and Capricorn, if it's in your houses, it could be 50-50%. Sagittarius and Aries are at 50%. So I'm going to show you about it. So that's how it kind of goes from there. As you can see, right, that's how it kind of goes. I'm just reading you about it. And over here, we have Taurus is like 33.3%. The Virgo is at 33.3%. Capricorn is at 33.3%. And then we have Virgo, that could be for Leo. Capricorn goes from Aries. Taurus goes from Sagittarius. So basically, you know, if I just, you know, I did the tapping of this. So as you can see, yeah, basically on what I did is that this is how it goes. So if I like look at one of my charts that you can see eventually, I don't know how to zoom in, but the way how I can be knowing about it, so you know what I'm saying, That's how it kind of goes. So you can see, you don't see the graphic percentage, but the way of this is how it kind of goes. Whether you decide what how the percentages are and how it goes, whether you decide it, whether you understand it of how it goes. So you can see that way of knowing about it. You have to understand it and the way how this is. So you have to adapt on what you're doing in that way, whether you decide what's going on, right? This is how it goes. So before I let you go, try to pay attention about this whole entire reading, Virgo, because the way of this is, you need to understand about when you celebrate something, you have to celebrate, no matter how you're feeling happy or, feeling unwanted, unneeded, unwelcoming. But the way of this is, Virgo, you have to pay attention, no matter how you're feeling, in your own emotions, because you have to adapt to it, right? That's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Please understand it. Please give it a like. Please leave a comment if you want. But that's how it goes in that way, and this is the way it seems to be. So that's how it goes. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I will see you next time when I do. And this is how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now. Really, thank you, and bye.